TRUFF recently made waves in the hot sauce industry. Their sauce is in stores all around the world. They've done a collab with Popeyes and a very, very tasty deal with Kim Kardashian's Sky Partners. Hey, my name's Chris Gravy. Welcome to The Crowd. If you're new here, look, we're all about empowering you to understand the ins and outs of the world of startup investing and how you can invest for as little as a few $100s and become the VC next door. All right, so let's dive into TRUFF. What is it? Well, they champion themselves as the premier sauce and condiments brand. I've never had a luxury condiment before in my life. Is it worth it? Because they're close between $18 to $20+ a bottle. If I'm paying $18 a bottle, this stuff better be life-changing. I grew up in the cornfields of Indiana. We had some Heinz and we had some mustard and a good old-fashioned barbecue sauce for a couple bucks, right? Now, the reason that they're called TRUFF is because every single one of their sauce is infused with truffles, which is pretty cool. Now, they were founded back in 2017 by a couple guys by the name of Nick Gillian and Nick Angeluni. Now, they had no experience in the sauce space whatsoever, but in the world of social media that we live in, they created a food Instagram page. They were out there serving up great dishes for foodies, and then they decided from there, based on what people were excited about, that they would build a brand moving forward. And that is how TRUFF was created. Now, they started a brand, like I said, in 2017 and started to gain traction and really hit record sales during the pandemic. Actually, they grew by 400% during that time. Now they're in 20,000+ stores, including Whole Foods, Kroger's, Publix, Target, and many more. Now, as of 2019, they raised a funding round of around $25 million. I guess the question that I'm asking, if I was going to invest or look at a company like this, is how big can a luxury condiments brand be? Because anytime you're looking to invest in a startup, you need to be able to say, okay, great, I see they've got traction, I see they're growing, but how big is the market? It's also known as the TAM, the total addressable market. It seems to me that with such a high ticket, around $18 to $20 per bottle, they're gonna have to reach a mass tipping point, and I just don't know if there's enough people, especially right now in our economy, they're gonna go buy a bottle of hot sauce or any condiment for $18 to $20. Recently, some really big news for them. As I mentioned off the top, they've partnered with Sky Partners. Now, Sky is backed by Kim Kardashian. This is the X factor, right? So this lady grew Skims to $4 billion. She understands social media. She understands how to leverage her audience and make money. So yes, the ticket price may be high, but the X factor of Kim K might be able to push them to the other side. The other question you have to ask yourself, is she really the right person to be investing in a food-based product? I know a couple years ago when she announced that she was going to start investing in consumer product goods, I thought, you know what, this could be really interesting. Now, she thinks that she has the potential and the brand firepower to be able to move the needle and get people to buy this high-end luxury product. Now, with her fame and her connections, I'm sure it's definitely going to drive more buyers and maybe even some returning customers, but I'm not sure. The question is what did she or anyone in that fund invest at? Did she buy at the right value so that someday when the company sells to private equity or a hedge fund, or maybe they even go public, will they be able to get their money back and then some? It's always the question you have to ask. How are they affected in this market? Do they have the potential to scale? And did you invest at the absolute right time? So I know this. I got to go get myself a bottle of TRUFF. Maybe I can find a coupon somewhere and get it at a discount. We would love to hear from you guys. Drop in the comments. Do you like TRUFF? Do you think this was a good purchase for Kim Kardashian? And do you think that she can take this brand and do what she's done with all of the other brands? Well, with that being said, if you're new to this world of early stage startup investing, we would love to invite you to come be a part of our weekly newsletter where I'm sharing the top 3 startups that I'm reviewing week in and week out and that I am watching to potentially put my money in and invest in. It's completely and totally free. Hey, if you like this video, you're going to love this one right here. And if you like that video, you're definitely going to love this one.